The atmosphere in Cologne was buzzing with anticipation long before Kendrick Lamar took the stage. Fans began to arrive in the historic city hours early, pouring out of trams and taxis, their breaths visible in the cool spring air as they quietly sang along to Kendrick's lyrics. Cities like Antwerp, Paris, and London had already experienced the impact of the Grand National Tour, but here by the Rhine, it felt as if the entire city had paused to listen. Towering cathedral spires loomed above, modern floodlights crisscrossed the sky, and all eyes were fixed on the imposing figure behind the curtains. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. Just before 9 o'clock, the house lights dimmed. A hush fell over the audience, interrupted only by the distant beat of TV off echoing through the speakers, an invitation that felt like a command. Then the track hit the arena like a tidal wave. The crowd erupted in cheers, chanting in unison, "Put the TV off." Their voices bounced off the steel and stone. It was the perfect way to kick off the European leg of a tour that had started in North America months earlier. TV off became both a manifesto and a celebration, a call to be present and engaged. In Cologne, it turned into a rallying cry. Kendrick appeared in a simple white t-shirt and black cargo pants, his silhouette highlighted by fog and lasers. As the first beat dropped, he stepped forward with a microphone in hand, surveying the crowd like a general with his troops. He didn't need grand gestures. Every movement and breath felt intentional and significant. As the hook repeated, the crowd moved in sync, arms raised in solidarity. When Kendrick launched into the first verse, the energy became electric. Fists pumped, phones were held high, and cheers drowned out every subwoofer in the venue. As he moved into the song Humble, rain machines above the upper decks released a light shower, transforming the stage floor into a sparkling reflection. The choreography appeared effortless. Kendrick occasionally ducked under the spray, allowing droplets to run down his face, his hoodie drenched, as if the rain amplified his raw energy. The audience erupted when he delivered the now famous line, "Sit down, be humble," with each word accompanied by a burst of fireworks. Some fans danced in the artificial rain, while others sang along perfectly. It was a memorable moment, a powerful blend of sound, light, and water that felt both primal and cinematic. After the rain, the stage was enveloped in darkness. A single spotlight illuminated Kendrick, casting his silhouette against a large video screen displaying black and white images of Compton, his hometown, along with map coordinates and dates. Without hesitation, the mashup of Mad City/Sweet Love started. The smooth transition between the intense verses and the gentle chorus showcased the contrasts in Kendrick's music. The opening notes of Mad City hit hard, echoing themes of survival and chaos, before effortlessly shifting to the soothing melody of Sweet Love. The crowd gasped in recognition before erupting into applause. In that moment, it didn't matter that they were far from South Central LA, they felt every lyric deeply. Between songs, Kendrick took a moment to engage with the audience. Wiping sweat from his forehead, he spoke in a calm, measured tone. "Cologne," he began, "you showed up tonight. You all came from different places. This city has a rich history, art, architecture, culture. But I see you for who you are, warriors of the moment, guardians of the vibe." The crowd cheered loudly. He continued, "Let your core audience take that in," pointing to a group of dedicated fans in the pit. "Then tell them where you got your abs from." Laughter spread through the audience, warm and genuine. "Yeah, I see you," he said, gesturing to a couple near the front. "You created this moment." It felt less like a performance and more like a shared experience. Leaning into the microphone, his eyes gleaming under the stage lights, he declared, "Hit's different now," alluding to the changing nature of his music and performances. This transitioned into DNA, another track with a heartbeat-like production. The arena resonated as the opening lines, I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA," boomed from the speakers. Kendrick's delivery was precise, with rapid-fire flows slicing through the heavy bass. Fans motioned, swayed in slow circles, and jumped in unison. For a fleeting moment, Cologne transformed from a city into a living entity pulsating with a shared rhythm. The show soon peaked with an I'm Him segment. The lights dimmed, and the vocals echoed, creating an immersive atmosphere. When the beat dropped, Kendrick's stance changed, arms extended like wings, head tilted back. He locked eyes with half the audience, exuding unwavering confidence. "I'm him," he growled, each word a powerful assertion of his presence. The arena erupted in response. Even those unfamiliar with the latest tracks found themselves swept up in the moment, joyfully echoing the phrase back. Following that impactful performance, Kendrick softened the mood with a heartfelt a cappella rendition of Complexion, a Zulu love. The video screen displayed a collage of diverse faces, young and old, from various ethnic backgrounds, showcasing humanity's richness. Kendrick's voice soared above the stillness of the stage, weaving intricate melodies that conveyed unity and pride. The audience was utterly silent. You could almost hear a pin drop. By the end of the song, some fans were moved to tears. In that brief pause between songs, the performance revealed its emotional essence. It was more than mere entertainment. It was a gathering of souls. Rejuvenated, the setlist came alive again. The Heart Part 5 struck with the intensity of a thunderclap, bold and raw commentary set to a powerful beat. The visuals behind Kendrick featured animated news clips, protest scenes, and text challenging societal norms. As he passionately delivered the opening lines, "I'm screaming it from my lungs / can't nobody hold me back," the crowd matched his intensity, channeling their energy into their voices. It felt like a live revolution. In the final part of the show, Kendrick truly gave it his all. King Kunta had everyone in the arena dancing, with strobe lights cutting through the haze. The chorus, "I got a bone to pick," turned into a lively call-and response as the audience's voices overwhelmed the sound system. Smoke jets burst forth around the stage, surrounding Kendrick in a swirling cloud. It was a victorious moment, yet it still highlighted the song's deeper themes of power and oppression. As the encore began with a stripped-down rendition of "Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst," the arena lights brightened a bit, revealing thousands of faces illuminated by phone screens and stage lights. The soft guitar loop and gentle percussion created an intimate atmosphere. Kendrick's once urgent lyrics now floated softly over the crowd. "Promise that you'll sing about me / promise that you'll say my name." This heartfelt plea hung in the air, resonating like a prayer. Fans held hands, bowed their heads, and hushed their voices. It was a moment that transcended words, a shared vulnerability that connected people across languages and borders. Ultimately, the show ended on a high note. Kendrick raised his arms, and the stage erupted with fireworks and confetti. The audience's cheers were thunderous, a blend of relief, excitement, and gratitude. He bowed deeply, mouthing Danke, the German word for thank you, to the packed crowd. Backstage, he later reflected on the experience of breaking new ground in a foreign country and witnessing his art embraced across borders. As the crowd dispersed into the night, voices hoarse, feet sore, hearts full, the streets of Cologne buzzed with stories of the performance. Taxi drivers heard their passengers singing humble as they passed by. Restaurant kitchens closed, still echoing with the sounds of King Kunta. Even along the Rhine, tourists paused mid-selfie, swaying to the rhythm that filled the city. In the days that followed, critics praised the tour's production quality, the smooth transitions between songs, and the rapid visuals. However, fans recognized a deeper significance. This was more than just a concert. It was a form of cultural diplomacy, demonstrating how art can unite us despite our language differences. It showed that a single voice from Compton could resonate around the world. For Kendrick Lamar, the night in Cologne was not merely another stop on the Grand National Tour. It was a declaration, a connection forged through sweat and music, that no matter where you are or who you are, if you come ready to listen, he will share the full force of his vision, and you will never forget the feeling of having every lyric resonate within your soul. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.